New area. That I'm happy about. What in the world? This is like Eggman Samurai? I know that's his mustache, but it looks like he just has hair. Eggman's robot has more hair than him. Beautiful. Okay, well, I don't think that we have super because we don't have enough rings. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, well we certainly don't have enough rings now. Okay, well we know the gist. Go for the blue ones. You just freaking deflected it. There's the firewall. There it is. Rude, sir. Ow. Well, I need to make sure I keep these rings. What if we go towards the back of him? I'm sorry. That's it. Just, I'm sorry. He's definitely in the background too. So, there are a few questions that are being raised right now. And I guess we're just gonna have to find it out as we go. Oh, that's a cutscene. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, I missed that. Oh god. I needed to know if I hit it in the back, what happens? Does he notice? Oh, that's okay, so that's what you need to do. You need to go to the back of his head and you need to just whack him. Okay, that's fine. That's easily doable. And I'm gonna just oh, simple things amuse me. Okay, if he's about to do the thing, I'm probably just gonna do this. Oh! Well, I didn't expect him to just shoot a bunch of electric balls. Okay. Well, I'm sad now. That was just bad. That was just awful. There's the thwack. Oh shoot, I didn't realize it was gonna keep going that way too. Oh, it does respawn, okay. I was like, well, what now? Like, you just got rid of every single possible place I could go. Oh, but now my time thing's gone, so if he does that again... Okay. Bonk! Hey, it does work! Okay. So if you... God dang it. So if you stay in the front, he will actually shoot the missiles again. I was like, I'm not sure. Like, I'll just stand here and I'll teabag him a little bit. And if he does the other thing, then I'll have the time go. Because if I don't, that's going to be an issue. And then I can just go behind him and I can just do a little tease. Do a little taunt. I'm going to get hit by one of these, aren't I? Oh, thank God I wasn't. Hey. Hey. You wanna shoot some missiles? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I don't know why I made that sound flirty. I really don't. Oh shoot, you're only shooting one blue one now? Oh, okay. Okay, sure, buddy, sure. I panicked, like, hardcore. Oh, oh gosh, okay. Okay, it's fine. Where's the blue one? Oh, it's over. Wow, I really missed that. Oh, but that one shot directly to me? Thank you. Thank you for your generosity. Okay, he's about to do the thing. I thought he was about to do the thing. Oh, God. You know what? I made it work. And then I panicked. Is 2 minutes going to be enough for this? Ow. Well, not if I do that. Being out of rings here, too, is not great. Oh, God. Okay. That was close. No! The little lip. That's I'm not even kidding you. That's the actual reason why I died there. Ow. That's just rude. Ah, dang it. Oh, just in time. I love that I can just whack him in the head. Okay, he's about to do the thing. Okay, I panicked. I'll be honest. But you know what? It still worked. Because I can still use... God dang. I didn't think they were going to fall through the floor. Okay. Please be the... Oh, crap, it wasn't. Oh, crap, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. I need to get over that. Please be the last one. Please be the last... Yes! Oh, let's go. 17 seconds left. A lot of derpiness. A lot of silly deaths. Honestly, it wasn't that bad, unless he's about to pop out and be like, it ain't over. Which is very possible. Though, we never did have... Well, we haven't had the Supersonic boss fight yet. Or he's going to reverse time, and he's going to cheat a little bit. Bro. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? You better not just kill me. Okay, good. I mean, it really does make me question why even have the timer. But still. Wait, was I supposed to hit you when you did that? Oh, God, okay. Yeah, that is the one thing I'll... Wait a minute. I can just use this. It's fine. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. Just use the clones. Just honest to God. That's your best bet. Thank God I still have these right now. Please keep hitting him. Because I don't know how else the heck I'm going to. Again, though, thank God that this is there. Yeah, because vines are not going to work. Vines actually make no sense to use here anyway. Just keep yourself safe over here. Yeah, there's nothing else that I can use. Like, homing attack technically would be useful. Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, it's going to put me back at that checkpoint. There's no way it's going to put me at that fight as the boss. Yeah. Okay, we are back at this section, and man, I'm feeling really mad right now. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me right now? I Okay. We are back here, but we have not actually used any of the powers yet. So I will happily use the time power for this section just to make sure that we don't die, because this first one, for whatever reason, is just absolutely absurd how quick he goes, and then he just goes like super slow after it. So I don't mind using it for that. Oh, I assumed that was him like being like, oh, I can be hit now. But I guess not. Oh, that's awkward. It's just, oh good, he's still going forward. Okay. Dang, that stinks. Thankfully we still have bullet if we need it. Though I'm not sure if that's how it's gonna work out that way or not. Yeah, these lasers are a little bit weird, but at least we have some rings. And as long, like, if we get hit, as long as it doesn't just clip through the floor again, then we're fine. Of course, though, we also have to make sure that we survive this shenanigans. Okay, it does work that way. Cool. Do I risk it? The answer was no. I definitely should not have. I should have just stayed safe. Though, can I don't know if I can hit him here like this, so I should not risk it. Yeah, because I was like, if I try and I bounce off, that's going to be really bad if I just fall into the abyss. And I'm going to be really upset. Oh, God. That laser's hitbox is really weird, too. Oh. Okay, at least I got my ring back. Oh, thank you, lag. Very useful. Honestly, yeah, extra is like the only other thing that might be able to help me right now. Are you freaking kidding me? I got stuck on the stupid lip. This is so dumb. Listen. It is actually the fact that I keep getting so unbelievably unlucky when I am jumping and I'm hitting the lip and it stops my momentum just enough at the exact moment where he does one of his attacks and I die from it. And I know that sounds like the most BS excuse ever. Because, like, oh, that's literally, you literally just said, oh, I'm bad at the game. No. Like, if those stupid freaking blocks weren't there, I would be fine. But they keep having these random blocks that, yes, are at the exact same spots as you keep running, but at some point, I keep getting hit on them, and then I keep getting screwed over. It's so annoying. Okay, I am once again at this phase, hoping that I do not get screwed over. It's great. It's so great. Okay. I really should not have used that. I thought maybe I could get close enough and it would work, and the answer was no. So that was unfortunate. But since it's early in this, I need to check. Can I bonk him? I can! Okay, perfect. Okay, that's very good to know. Oh, you mother... God bless America. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Don't you dare. Don't you freaking dare. This chase sequence. Okay. Okay, well, I messed it up, but it's fine. Okay. Well, I think he's about to do the thing. So if I grab the ring, thank you. If anything, that is literally the most important thing. Okay. Best time to hit him, honest to God. I mean, I guess the other time would be when he slams his head down. Oh, God. Spins. The game literally lagged my ring out of existence. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm about to unpause and just immediately die because of this laser. That is genuinely the dumbest BS I have ever seen in my entire life. Honest to God. Okay, I'm gonna use this now. Okay, perfect. It hit him before he could bonk down. And some of the clones are glitching out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Why is there so much lag on this boss? Like, this is a boss that has been done in, like, Sonic 1. Oh, dear God. It wouldn't be so bad if the first phase of this wasn't so extremely boring. Oh, you... Spins, make sure to put that in. It exploded on me. But I also hit it at the same time. Thank you, Sonic Superstars. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss moment. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm absolutely going to lose my mind. Oh, okay, it can actually hit during that, too. Oh yeah, then literally, why not just start with that? Okay, well, unfortunately, it seems like clones do not work during this section, because they can't spawn behind him, and he's blocking. So, that's good to know. Okay. I don't actually know what to prepare right now. Okay, well, he's doing lasers, so... Usually when he's doing lasers, there's not really any good ability to use. It's just kind of like, oh, you should jump away, kind of a thing. Oh god, okay. Well, if I can, I would actually like to save that ability, so... Okay, perfect. Thank you, Bullet. Ah, it's my favorite freaking ability. It's so good. Okay. Again, there's not really a good thing to use on him. Oh, he's doing the thing. He's doing the thing. Oh, thank God I used that. Whoever put those stupid freaking blocks in that is the worst person to ever exist on the face of the planet. These stupid little blocks have just been in the worst space, and if it's not the blocks, it's the motherfucking lag. I know that it's the Switch, but come on. This isn't freaking Breath of the Wild. Like, it's not an ugly game, but by no means should there be this many issues with lag in a 2D Sonic game. Like, it's lagging here. That's just absurd to me. Oh my god, oh my god. You're about to do this stupid thing. It's about to get so annoying. Better freaking not. Even with the time slowdown, I am barely surviving this. You're kidding me. Dude, that's so lame. There are no words. What is this boss? Are you kidding me? First of all, my jump doesn't come out. Secondly, I run through it. You couldn't at least give him a hitbox or give him collision so you don't run through the gigantic metal robot and die inside of him. I'm sure this is better with multiple people. Maybe. And maybe we'll find out that this is better with other characters. But honestly, this final act, this final zone, and this final boss have just been so gross to me. There are some ways that I could play better. I'm sure with other characters it'll be easier. But half of the time, it's lag. And if it's not lag, it's some random BS. Or something that doesn't feel like it works. And it's irritating. It's irritating in the worst ways. I'm like, oh. I did not think this was going to be his next phase. Crap. Crap. Drop me, drop me, drop me. Drop me. Game? Who play tested this? Oh, okay, well, that sucks. Okay, well. X game? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Please, thank you. Dear Mother Teresa. Well, that was just lucky. Okay. Please have third hit. It did not. That's unfortunate. What? thank God. Okay. Well, I thankfully did not have to use Bullet there. I know exactly where I'm going to use it, though. Yeah, screw you. God, what the heck? Oh, thank God. Oh, it's over. Oh my God. Thank you. Jeez. That was stupid. That was the stupidest boss I've ever had to fight. Shoutouts to the people who made it this far and listened to me actually complain about all of that. Honest to God, if that boss didn't have lag issues, didn't have weird collision issues, you didn't have the random squares at the middle of the circular platform that kept looping, it would be fine. Like, I wouldn't care. I would feel like it would have been a fine boss. But honest to God, not that happy with it. But you know what? We got through it. We were able to save Trip. And yeah, it looks like that is it for Sonic Superstars. So, I'm not gonna lie. My thoughts on this game are pretty positive. If you get rid of the whole final boss, final act, like before that, I had a very positive feeling about this game. I really like a lot of the zones. Aesthetically, there are some really beautiful ones, like Lagoon City. Oh my God, those slides in there, really adorable. And there's so many like cool ideas. The zone 3, I forget the name of it, that one with all the wind and stuff, that was a really cool zone. But unfortunately, there was only one act in it. It was still pretty long, but still. Special stages are pretty easy, but honestly, I feel like if doing them in co-op, like, it makes more sense that way. But overall, they're pretty fun, and being able to, like, not have that much trouble getting the Chaos Emeralds when the entire purpose of it is to be able to get a bunch of abilities is really nice. Like, the abilities themselves are also really great, and I like them, but I also don't like them. Bullet helped in a lot of areas, and Clone also helped in a lot of areas too, but the abilities made the bosses super cheesable, and I know that I could have just gone through them without using them, but if you're going to give me that, my first instinct is going to be use these abilities to your best advantage. I will also say some of them were kind of useless. I never used the homing attack. And when I tried to on the final boss, there was not a reticle that ever showed up. I just feel like there wasn't really much of a point to it. Vision showed up more than that ability. Like, the time slowdown was pretty neat. It showed up a few times, so it wasn't that bad. Honestly, like, it could have been better, but it wasn't terrible either. It just, on the final boss, like, it didn't fully help, because it made it slower, but then you couldn't cancel it either, so if you got past a part and wanted to change abilities, then it was like, okay, well, this is just kind of annoying. Other than that, like, water was useless, other than like one boss. Had I had it in the one act, or sorry, the one zone, actually no, the one act, then it would have been a lot better. And like it's cool that you actually get like this different model where it's solid blue for the characters, but it's like that's it. Like it's not super useful. Same with Vine. Look, I'm sure, especially with Tails, Vine is going to be even more useless. But there were a few times where you could use it, and it was really cool. Like the act Tails, being able to use the Vine and then fly up his tails, I thought that was really clever, and that was a really fun type of thing. You know, having the acts where you could play as the other characters, that alone was such a neat idea. I'm a little bit confused on the whole like pair act thing, because later on it didn't show up, and there's somewhere it gave it to me even when I didn't grab a pair, so that was weird. But overall, that's most of the positive things. Like the game controls fantastically, and unless you're talking about like underwater or a few other things, like it doesn't feel as fluid. But overall, like movement, momentum feels really good. The spin dash feels really good. Drop dash felt really nice too. I really liked those aspects. Outside of that though, like moving in the water was not good. It felt really unnatural and really awkward. Other than that, movement was fine. There was a lot of like Act 2s that I noticed I just really was not that big fan of. I know the ones that stuck out, Lagoon City, I was kind of iffy on. I don't think I disliked it, but I was kind of on it. I know that last zone, that last zone, I just did not like entirely, because there was a lot of jank moments to it. It was creative. I just think if it was a zone that stood out a lot more, then yeah, that would be such a cool idea. But it was such a like simple and repetitive type of movement in everything that like honestly cut out like half of that zone, like half of that Act 1, and it would play so much better. Because it's literally the same thing, and it just gets confusing. Because suddenly it's like, wasn't I already here? And then you have to go backwards. And you have this even more confusing sense of it. Like, adding that time stuff to the boss was cool, but it also made me be like, was there really a point to have this here? Like, I don't think you needed this. Because there was no other, like, time mechanic throughout the game, and that's not a bad thing. It's just strange. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think the game's pretty decent. It's a fun game, but honestly, I kind of like Mania better. There's just so many more aspects of Mania where, even though yes, it has returning zones, it has Green Hill Zone again, it has Chemical Plant again, and yes, it does just reuse a lot of those elements, but there aren't a lot of zones that I can think of where I'm like, man, I really disliked that zone. Yeah, you had Titanic Monarch, but like the new zone, Studiopolis, Press Garden Zone, what's the desert one? I'm sorry, I forget the name of it, but all of them, fantastic. Hidden Palace Zone being in there, really fun. All of the added additions to what was in the Act 2 compared to the Act 1s made it feel fresh and unique every single act, and it was a fun addition. It always felt fresh and fun, and most of the time I felt like my deaths were fair. Sonic Superstars didn't have that for me. A lot of the deaths that I had in here, there was some that I was like, okay, that's fair. You know, but like, they had a zone where where there was a drone, it doesn't tell you that you die when it counts down. But once it counts down, you're dead. You're just freaking dead. Why? When every single time you've brought that mechanic into a Sonic game, it's been, oh, you're losing rings, and then once you're at 0 rings, you die. That makes sense. It makes it look like there's going to be explosions. Those explosions are going to hit you. No. It's just a screen nuke, and you die. Again, why? And the buttons aren't necessarily placed in areas that make sense for the time that they give you. They're so easy to miss because they're not just like pulling levers. They're just very small buttons that if you have too much momentum, you can easily go over. So it's moments like that that just make me stop and say, I don't like this. And I hate saying that because I really want to love this game. And I'm understanding like the people on social media, whether it be Twitter or Facebook, who are like, you know, making jokes about the Sonic cycle. And it's true. There are a lot of this Sonic cycles where it's like, oh man, this game's really fun, and then like a month later it's like, oh, you know, it's not that good, it could have been better. And honestly, both this game and Frontiers have that. I see the potential. I see what they were trying to do. But the only thing that they needed was more time. Just give your developers more time. That's it. Let them polish the game up. Because honestly, that final boss, it felt like, first of all, it needed more polish, and secondly, it just felt like they slapped something together because they needed the game to go out. And I don't feel like a game should have that feeling. Yeah, that. Whatever the hell just happened there, exactly what I'm talking about. I have not played battle mode. I have not really dove into this with the other characters. I haven't even seen this with regular classic Sonic. It's stupid, but maybe it's a rabbit issue. And I hope that's not the case, because that would be so lame and weird. But I don't know. I don't know. Overall though, visual appeal, like I can tell the love that they put into this game. Like the fireworks, that's so cool. But it really did need a little bit more time in the oven to be able to be one of those games where I'm like, yeah, I want to come back to this. Okay, well, cool thing, they have Trip's story, and Trip is available in story mode. So that's really cool. So we can play as Trip. I don't know what Trip's difference is going to be. I assume I'm just gonna look into this. I'm assuming if we click on another character, it's just gonna give us like the full file. Battle mask, okay. Yeah, sure. Let's check that out, because I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be like Trip's costume? Maybe. But yeah, I don't know if we fully 100%ed or not, because again, we haven't gone through like Trip's. Oh, that is what it is. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, that's neat. Like, yeah, like all of this customization, love that. Absolutely love that. Now, I'm guessing, and I mean, this is probably like the next thing that we'll do, because it'll be in the same file. But here's my big question. So we have Trip unlocked. What happens if we go into a new game? Okay. So it is legitimately a completely brand new file that we have to do. So that means the medals probably don't go through, and that also means that we can't just jump into the main story mode with Trip, but at least there's like a Trip story mode. It's nice because it's a bonus, but like, I don't know. I think it would have been nice if it like unlocked across the board, or if you like had that option. But hey, that's gonna be it for this episode of Sonic Superstars. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. Please do. I really hate ending off these videos or these series on such a negative note and just being so drained from trying to get through the final boss. I swear, there will be one Sonic game where this doesn't happen. I love this franchise, but it's so easy for this to happen. And because I have problems, we are going to do Trip Story. That's probably going to be the next thing we do. It's going to be on this file. But after that, if I have the sanity left to do it, because I do want to see for the other characters, we'll go through on a fresh file with Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and then I also plan on potentially doing the co-op Let's Play. So I'm really gonna get my money's worth out of this game. And my god, I really hope it's one of those things where the more I play it, the more I enjoy it, and not the reverse. Because I'm so afraid that I'm going to get through this playthrough and just be like, wow, I regret my decisions. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully Trip Story is pretty fun. I'm sure it will be. But either way, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep your toes safe. Thank you for watching my video, guys. If you look over to the left, you can see a playlist of one of my many playthroughs on the channel, as well as a fun video up above it. And if you look over to the right, you can subscribe to the channel, as well as see another video either from my channel or one of my friends' channels. Either way, it's sure to be a fun time. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Keep your toes safe.